Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Let's see who we can get, Archie.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway.
I ain't looking at rosters and that.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with
What
the
that was?
touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
Type plays, okay?
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He lofts one down the sideline. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He takes it at the 45. Really good job by the coverage
He got
team
8 games on his
and that's where they'll put it in play.
He about at the playoff.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
That's a pick.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples.
Back up.
He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On the ground, it's Peoples. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. This time he's got his man. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. It's a running room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Wingo. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
It's alive, and I mean, you can see that. You know, he's going to do his good.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. They'll send the back in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. you want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the
First touchdown, man.
passing game's rolling. We got this. The comebacks in
First
full
one, Art.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
First
And it'll be a
one.
touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
My brother be there, he's like, "That's a big Jesus, I'm thinking I'm nigga that big one. I'm telling you, nigga, I'm leaving you. I'm going to nigga, you see it, it's it. Probably you can run like you can. I'm going to probably you know, you know.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The throw. Finds the tight end.
Ridiculous.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end use more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. And he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the quarterback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires downfield. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes! He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Swings it out to the flat. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard, and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback may change this route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they
No,
get
no.
to him and sack the
Leave the running
quarterback,
back
and they'll
blocking.
stop the drive on downs.
Can't sit up.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half.
Is there 3?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Don't you drink some water? Have you drunk water?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
No, we're going to go somewhere tomorrow because the rain is today.
Dropping back, it's Sayed.
Somebody needs to approve
Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. Early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
That was out on that. I saw it on that
He
right there for that
almost
away.
picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important for an offense in the passing game to change the launch point of the quarterback. He can't consistently
And I was like, well,
be
they
5 or 7 yards behind the center throwing the
Come on,
football.
man.
Move the pocket, get him outside, buy him some time so he can see the field.
And show him what he can do.
You know, I think aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football and take advantage of a look that they've got. They were successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
So she must made him more food after that.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on
Oh,
fourth.
no, he's confused. He really drunk.
Has to get there to move the sticks.
So I remember him saying he wasn't trying to cook all that chicken. And then, I guess a hot dude and he gets some dip out of that. I guess like a hot dog cooked it all right.
In the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation.
They did,
Right
'cause that was a
now,
lot
you
of
set
damn
them up.
chicken.
I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Zings it complete to the right. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Yep. So when I left, everybody was out the house and he stopped eating.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the
That makes
score.
sense. So whenever I went out there and I got the hot dog bowl, he was like, oh no, I'm just
Got the
in the
lead here in the second half.
house. And there was still a whole bunch of
It's
chicken
so
on that grill.
underrated, the relationship
He
between
must sit
a
that
QB
home.
and a wide
He must
receiver,
sit
the
that
timing,
home.
the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
That makes
And the
sense.
extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
Yeah,
this
because
lead.
even whenever I went in there to go get our food, it was still food in that pan.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham.
And I put the
That
pan
gamble did not
like
pay off
that
as
stuff
they
I
bring
mean
him
in
down
the
at the
refrigerator.
12-yard line.
They still candy. The only time I ate no
Opening play
food,
of
I
this
was like,
drive
damn.
comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Sayed. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes back with the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack.
Yeah.
Thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
Guys, and we got food for the
Finds
weekend,
the
huh?
big tight end. And and he'll be brought down.
Great job by the offense.
Uncle Willie said that last time they did it. That's why he wanted Pop to cook and Pop he could throw his food. I remember Uncle Willie saying that he didn't want Uncle Hot Dog to do
make
it.
those precise throws right in those holes. Get those
I guess
first downs,
they done it before.
That's caught. It's Peoples. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good start.
I don't know if I got both my lights, but I got one on.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely
Yeah,
lacking in this
there.
one.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch, keeps the drive alive.
Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Have you already got low his score
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
What you gonna get him? I don't know. The little list that I saw for Jeremiah, they said the only thing you need is a book bag, lunchbox, extra change of clothes, and then they have like a wish list.
Fires to the big fella.
I don't know if it's the right list.
That one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy
But it
pitch and
says
catch,
you
but
can't
the
think
tight
about
end there,
everything that you
that route
provide.
potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He's going to
I'm
come up a couple of yards short
gonna
of the
get him
first
lights
down.
off. Boy,
if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions
kid all
to be
year long.
answered. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I don't know. See, I was gonna come down there, but it started raining and thundering. So I'm like, dang, what about this rain and thundering? And you know that weather is good. Now, what is that rain? I'm like, it's probably raining and thundering going your way too.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here.
I wonder, I'm not going to do that with Jeremiah today. I forgot. We got the pool this weekend.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they
I mean, you already tried that. I'm not expecting like Jackson with his trampoline park. As I took off tomorrow, so I want to do something. If I go to work, too. Not.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
I sleep all day before I go to work.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll be positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
The bad news is they don't go
I was
first
like,
down.
was Mariah cool? And then I was like, he was like, there's no fool in this
throwing it
game.
away and allowing themselves to
I was like,
have
it's on the play on some pool.
Scrambling away.
Pop there too.
Can't find his man.
I was like, where was you at yesterday?
That is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game.
I wasn't
now.
putting back with that,
We're in a
though.
one-possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing
But
the completion and turnover on downs.
Uncle already know how he is, so.
From the 31-yard line.
And you already know how somebody is, you already know what they're going to do.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, breaking
Yep.
the football, no space allowed.
When I went in, so whenever he called me, and he was like, I was like, what you want me to do? And I was like, I brought the food outside. He was like, oh no, me and are gonna go inside so we can serve it and stuff and then do stuff. Yeah. So when we went inside, whenever I went inside without Mina, everybody made plays then. That was already like this. So they was big. Chris started eating his hand. I'm like, bro, we have pork. I don't care how good food is, baby. You can afford. This is nasty. That was when you said that whenever you walked in that living room, that girl said something.
Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air, it's Klubnik. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He hurls one deep down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out, and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots, and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ray. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Dances away to buy time. Going right and going deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Martin will throw it. Punts it out of the air. Really good vision using the moves to get out to the 13.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle, H. Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
But jet sweep pass. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Martin back to pass. Got his man on the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Terrapins. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads it downfield. Makes a grab down the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to buy time. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. He's going for the goal line. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, shot. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish the first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's McLaurin. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He turns it loose to the left. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he muffs it. It's loose. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Martin will throw it. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. They just keep firing. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. The RPO, it's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Martin back to pass. He's got it down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
The defense defense, I think, was just more physical on that fourth down, guys. That was a design quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that fourth down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Dances away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Clemson! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And it's just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's McLaurin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on 1st down from the 30. Might be changing the route. Martin will throw it. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
He wants to throw it again. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
To the air on second down. Buys a little time. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And the pass is caught for a touchdown, and it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Still looking on the move. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give your chance.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. He leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Maryland! They strike first here in overtime. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Using his feet to buy time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Yellow Jackets will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for space, it's Haynes. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This is a designed run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guys, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's King. Buying some time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds some fresh air. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. He's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
To throw, it's Sayin. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll move the tight end. Give to the fullback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Got it behind the line. It's Tate. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Finds his big tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Oh, they're after him. He's got him. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a cheap-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. And the returner will be knocked down. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's King. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Motion from the back. A run for the quarterback. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
That's a pretty good job by this defense, understanding when that QB breaks the pocket, like, I got to have somebody in secondary contained to kind of pursue the quarterback, but everybody starts to move towards where he's working. He's working towards the right sidelines, and there's nowhere to go with the football, and he just floats that thing out of bounds.
Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Got the 1st down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's King. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Rutherford. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take it.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions and making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's King. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Stumbled to the ground. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quarterback adapting. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm gonna play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Forced out of the pocket. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Back to pass, it's King. Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Now the play fake.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game.
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
And, man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Lost the throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They want that clock to run. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Scanning the field, it's saying. On the move, he fires. Pulls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a first and goal.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Makes the catch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Bring in the heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give some.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pop.
Intercepted to stop the threat. And is slipped out. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's King. Fires to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I...
everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks, as we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Job by the onside kick team to pull that one off and steal a possession. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
It's a seam wide open. All out of space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll pull it on the read. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll run the option. The pitch. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He tries to take the top off. Catch him stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's when the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle, it's Lacey.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
First play of the period, first down here. He might want another play. Looking for a man, it's Moss. Pulls it in, it's Brown. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. Won't just be receivers, it's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce, alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
It's a running room. Nice Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harbor. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
No way to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Moss. Release to the back. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Holds it in, the first down and more. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? On the option. He'll toss it. Nice move there. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. One more snap coming before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
The hand to the running back. Runs through a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Louisville! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Sellers. He unleashes a long one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it.
coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On third down, going up top. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Good, solid tackle. Can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had zero impact in this game.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. He did not make it a stonewall on third down.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So now on comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. It is good from 49 yards out. He nailed it. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big...
Yep.
Yeah.
It was goody, OG.
Yeah.
You playing the Dynasty game, big bro?
Nah.
For sure. You said what?
It's like a damn take it out.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I was seeing what? Oh, I was seeing what the game was on before I started watching TV with my girl or something.
I still got to take a shower. I gotta run around. I go to the crib. So I'll be like probably an hour.
I see. Well, shit, hit me up there, bro. I'm just gonna be chilling with my lady in the meantime.
Good.
All right, OG.